Hey, welcome back to Math with Patrick. Today is June 19th, and we're solving problem number 170 from the Daily Epsilon calendar. And we need to show why x is equal to 19 today. So I'm seeing I have some information about two functions. There's the function t, where when I input some number t, I'll multiply it by 2, then subtract 18. And then I have this mess, which I can't really read right now because it's in like two separate lines, but I'm seeing some kind of like nested function notation. So f of g of 3t plus 1 is equal to this other expression here, where we have 1 minus t plus 1 times g of t minus 3. So what's really weird is that we're like calling this g function back into this nested function notation. And then finally, once I learn a little bit about this g function, if I plug in the -5, I should get 19 today. Let me rewrite what's going on here in one line so maybe it'll look a little bit more handleable. I don't know. F of g of 3t plus 1 is equal to 1 minus t plus 1 times g of t minus 3. And I really don't know how to assess this at all. Like, I think this part is really confusing where we're calling the g function twice. Though one idea that I have is like maybe I could like figure out when like the arguments of the function g are the same, and maybe lining up that part is going to help me out. I don't know. So we could do like 3t plus 1 equals t minus 3. If I solve for t here, I could subtract a t and a 1 from both sides. We get 2t equals -4. That means t is -2. I mean, we could try to see what happens when t is -2. Maybe this is an important number. I could plug it into the f function. F of -2 is -4 minus 18. That's -22. Plugging in the -2 in all spots in here, let's see what we get. We get f of g of, this is -6 plus 1, so that's -5. Ooh. And we're getting g of -5 as like part of our answer. So actually, this might have been the right idea to get these two arguments of the g function to line up. Anyways, I got a little hopeful there. F of g of -5 is going to be equal to 1 minus, and then plugging in the -2 here, we're going to get a -1. And then g of, nice, okay, -2 minus 3 is another g of -5. Cool. So actually, if I have g of -5 is equal to x, I could just replace g of -5, like that whole expression, with x, since they're equal to each other. So f of x is equal to, and then here I see like a minus and then a negative sign. Ultimately, I think I can write it as 1 plus x. And that actually simplifies it down a lot. Maybe I can compare it to the original f function. So I guess it wasn't this that I had to do, but rather I could try plugging in x into that function. So I'll get f of x is equal to, 2x minus 18. And then, let's see, I don't know, maybe if I compare these together, I will get 1 plus x is equal to 2x minus 18. That's because they're just both equal to this expression f of x. I can set them equal to each other. And then solving for x here, I could go maybe plus 18 on both sides, minus x on both sides. And I do get 19 equals x. Cool. Well, that's today's date. Looks like if I plug in a 19 into this f of x function, I'll get 20 for both here and here. And apparently this was a necessary condition to just kind of create x equals 19. That was a really weird roundabout way to solve for x in my opinion, but it worked out. So there's my solution. There's the answer. And I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Bye.